Hey everybody, welcome back for another vlog. Vlog?
Oh, I thought my hand messed you up.
It kind of did too, but it was fun. Turkey hand? It's been a few weeks since we've seen you guys last. Hope you enjoyed the Fleet Fridays that we showed you. We'll have more of those coming up, but we want to bring you up to speed on what's been going on. Connor and I were both on vacation, and we are back in the office and ready to work.
We missed you guys, though.
We did.
We missed being here, but yeah, we've got lots to catch you up on.
Yeah, and we're really enjoying the premiere videos so that we can chat with you on there. A few people suggested that we do a live video, so we're brainstorming how to make that work so that it's entertaining and it's not just the two of us sitting here, but maybe we could do that in a firehouse or another environment where there's some more entertainment going on for you. But while I was gone, Connor was here and she covered a structure fire last week, so she'll tell us about that.
That's right. Okay, so last Wednesday we had a residential structure fire at around 4:20 p.m. We got calls from neighbors reporting that there was a house on Chesapeake Lane in Highlands Ranch that had fire coming from the back of the house. So when crews arrived on scene, they found heavy fire conditions behind the garage and that fire had grown to the second story of the home and was burning inside. So they stretched 1 3/4 hose line to the back, started putting that fire out. They also went inside to make sure there was no occupants inside. Luckily, there was not. There was one cat, but that cat was inside of a room that was closed off from those fire conditions. And after that part, the firefighters stayed on scene to make sure that any of the extension into the rest of the home was completely put out, that the area that was right along the roof line, that there was no fire that extended into there. And that was the fire from last Wednesday.
Usually in the fall, especially late September and during the month of October, we have an uptick in wildland activity along the Colorado Front Range. And even though we've had a few red flag warnings for South Metro's district, we haven't actually had really any in-district fires. But this week, Brush 43 deployed to the Decker Fire, which is in central Colorado in Chaffee County near the town of Salida. And there's a wildland fire burning there with some homes threatened and some evacuations in progress. So that brush truck's been deployed and they can be there for up to 14 days. So we're watching the progress of that fire, but we also know fire danger is pretty high here. One of our counties, actually two of our counties, just enacted stage 1 fire bans. After the Fleet Fridays that we've done, a few of you have asked questions about what kind of a car Connor drives.
I just walk there.
She does. We tried to get her a bike, but then she needed training wheels. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, there was just a lot that had to happen for that to happen.
But we've been holding off on showing you what Connor drives because she just got a new vehicle assigned to her. Mm-hmm. Let's go outside and take a look.
That's right. Here we go. So some of you have been asking what kind of car I drive. It's really hard to beat Eric's cool truck, but I'm going to try anyways. This is my ride and I just got it this week. It is a Ford 2017 Interceptor Explorer. So it's really fun and I want to give you a tour of it. So let's take a look. All right, so we will start with the door that I get into. So this is the inside. And this is where I sit. I am tall enough to actually reach the pedals, just for the record. So right here I have my MDT, and what's pretty neat about this one is I can take it out and bring it right inside. So when I come back into the car, I push it back in, and then it can charge again. But here I can see the different calls going on in the district as well as the map to see where all of our different units are. And then down here I have the radio, and I can switch to different channels if I need to go to a different zone. To be able to see and hear what's going on around the district and certain calls and incidents that we're on. And then here are all of my controls. Right down here is where all of my controls are. So this section turns on the back lights of my car, and then 2 and 3, those are pretty similar, but they change a little bit in terms of the different lights that go on throughout the rest of the vehicle. Okay, so that is the front seat of the car where I sit. Now we're going to come around to the back of the car, and this is where we have all of our gear set up. So I have a traffic vest in case we need to go to a car accident somewhere where there is more traffic that's flowing through so we are visible. I also have my bunker coats. The best part Oh, there we go. So this one is a heavier one. So I have that one. And then this one is a lighter one for those hot days when we are out on scene. Those letters are pretty big on the back. So those ones we can use when it's hot outside. I also have my bunker pants right here with my boots all ready to go inside so I can slip them on easily with my helmet. And then right here, I have my camera bag, and inside I have my still camera as well as video camera, extra batteries, battery chargers, really anything that we need when we go to a call and we need to document the incident. Okay, so now we're going to go to the trunk of the car. Here we are. And everything is all is in its place back here, so everything fits perfectly. I have my wildland boots, and I'll get more to my wildland gear in a second. This is my second set of gear in case the other gear that's up in the front gets contaminated and I need to switch. Then in my wildland bag here, I have my helmet with a light on the back in case I need it. Have my pants, which are very clean. And this is my shirt that we have back there for wildland fires. And this is my fire shelter. So even when Eric and I are on scene, we need to make sure that we're safe for around fires. So this is something that we always carry along with our gear in case we need it. We also have a life vest back here in case we are next to a body of water and there's a water rescue that's occurring. And then back here, you guys have seen this before, that is my ballistic gear in case we're on an incident where we need to use that. And I also have a bin with some car supplies such as jumper cables and fire extinguisher. And I have these homeless kits that we got from Renaissance Secondary School. It was so awesome to connect with those students, and we can provide these to people who are homeless out in the community if we run into them on a call. Alright, so now we're going to go around to the other side. It's not as exciting because I have my gear on the other place, but we have different jackets just depending on what kind of weather we run into. It could be really hot or really cold, so I've got a rain jacket as well as one that's a little more sturdy for colder weather. And then just some extra gear back here. I have 2 tripods and a hat.
While Connor was on vacation, the International Association of Firefighters had their annual Fallen Firefighters Memorial scheduled in Colorado Springs, and South Metro had some really special visitors during that. 2 firefighters died in the line of duty at the Hanover, Virginia Fire Department during 2018, and we were honored to have the Kegley and Clark families come and visit Fire Station 32, and James was kind enough to give me a patch and trade patches with me, so we've got the Hanover, Virginia patch, and then a really amazing challenge coin, one of the coolest that I've ever seen, and I'll show you a close-up of this about his father. So take a look at this, it's awesome. We're really humbled and honored that they came to visit us, and really grateful that they chose to spend time with us, so thank you so much. And if Virginia isn't far enough away for a visitor to come to South Metro, Nico came to visit us from Germany, and he hand-delivered 2 patches at our fire administration while I was here. Awesome to meet him and to talk about the fire service. Really grateful to be adding these to our collection, so thank you for visiting, Nico. We have a bunch of patch shout outs, and we're so excited to show these to you. This one is awesome. It is from Scarborough, Maine, Engine 4. It's the Pine Point Fire Company. It's got a lobster on there.
Yeah, he's so cool.
We'll be adding that one. I've got Bell Ambulance from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And then Alberta Emergency Medical Services from Canada. Maramora, New Jersey Volunteer Fire Company. And then I've got Dover, Ohio Fire Department. And then Halifax Regional Fire Department. Yeah.
All right, so the first patch that I have to start off with is from Ireland. My fiance and I went out there for 10 days, had an amazing trip, and got to connect with a volunteer fire department. So this one is from Moville, and that is in the northern, not in Northern Ireland, but the northern area of the country of Ireland. And we got to take an entire tour of their station. Here's some pictures from when we were there. The helmets are different, but on the inside of the fire apparatus, it was so many of the supplies and different hose lines that we use here in the US. They also have similar extrication equipment. They have a thermal imager camera that we also use here. So it was amazing to see how a country all the way across the world is doing things similar to what we do here in the US and at South Metro. So really special for this one. All right, so the next one I have is the Altona Volunteer Fire Department, and that is in New York. Thank you so much for that one. We also have two more patches from Germany, these ones, and they look similar, but parts of them are a little bit different on the emblems, maybe you'd say. And these are from the Munich Fire Department in Bavaria, Germany. Right there, okay. And we have this one from New Orleans Emergency Medical Services, obviously in Louisiana. This one is from our Metcom Dispatch Center that Eric received recently. It says, never seen, always heard, and it has a black image of Bigfoot in the background holding a radio. So that is just so creative. So we love that one. That one's here from South Metro. And to finish off, this is our mystery patch. When Eric came back into the office one day, he found this on his desk from Johnson County, Missouri Fire Protection District. We have not been able to figure out where this one came from. So if it's one of you, please let us know, because this mystery patch somehow made it onto Eric's desk.
I won't complain. Mystery patches are great.
Yeah, I mean, they're awesome.
Yeah.
We won't shy those away, but if it's from you, thank you so much.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sending these to us. Thank you for all of the great interaction that we've been having with you and all the questions you're asking, suggestions you're giving us to make this channel awesome and even better than what it is right now. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do that for us. Like the videos. Let us know what you want to see more of so that we can bring it to you. And we'll see you next week.
See you guys. We want to give you guys an update on our patch collection. Thanks to all of you, we have already created 2 levels of patches here. So we just want to give you a look at all of the neat patches from literally around the world. There's so many fun colors and shapes and sizes. So thank you to all of you, and it's going to continue growing. We have another round of hose that I will start nailing into the wall probably this week.